Hear ye, hear ye! The king approaches the royal kitchen. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum, ba, bum. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Hello and welcome to the royal kitchen. I am your king, and I am here to cook the royal recipe. I have with me the ancient book, but who needs it at this point? I have this recipe deep in my heart, so let us begin. The royal recipe is very ancient, very old, just like myself. It begins with the story of all things. As things were created, everything was perfect and beautiful as God made it. Oh, so sweet, just as this flower is pure and clean. But soon, what did the subjects decide to do? Oh no! They decided to disobey the King of Kings. Yes. And so this salt will represent the bitterness of sin as it came into the world. And little by little, it changed the way the world would be. But did this change the royal recipe? Not really. Because the King of Kings, the chef of chefs, has everything in his hands. And so he sent his son. And this butter will represent the sun coming into the world. So sweet. Oh, butter makes everything better. Oh, yes, it does. And what did he come to bring? Well, the sun came to bring life. And these eggs will represent the life that the sun brought into the recipe. The royal recipe. The recipe from the King of Kings. And the plan began. I hear it beginning. Oh, yes. Things began to happen. And what did Satan do? He decided to try to change the recipe. And so therefore, the subjects took the son of the King of Kings, and what did they do? They crucified him on a cross. They tried to take his life to change the recipe. But the King of Kings would not allow this to happen. After Jesus was crucified, his body was taken down, and sweet, sweet fragrances were placed on his body to remind us of our great love for the Son. And his body was placed in the tomb. But did he stay in the tomb? Did he stay dead? Would the recipe be incomplete forever? No, because the King of Kings, the chef of chefs, had it all prepared in his mind and in his heart for all of us. This baking powder will represent the rising of Jesus, yes, as he rose from the dead. Because our cookies are going to rise as they cook the royal recipe. Oh, it's coming together. Yes, the royal recipe. You may wonder why I'm shaking this. I just like to shake it. There, that's better. Now you know what? Even if you know Jesus in your heart, even if he's your Savior, you still make bad choices. We make bad choices, don't we? We do. And those bad choices are like this brown sugar. They're kind of yucky. But Jesus gave us a promise in the ancient book. He said, if you will just ask me to forgive you, confess, tell me what you did wrong, come to me. Tell me the things that are bad in your life, and I will forgive you. And just like this white sugar, I will change all of those bad things into good things. I'll clean up your life just like this bowl is now cleaned up. Oh, the recipe's coming together. The King of Kings, the royal recipe. It's happening right before our eyes. Let's see what happens when I add the flour and the baking powder. I wish you could have your eyeballs right there so you can see the miraculous things that are taking place. Oh my. Something's going on in there. Jesus changes everything. Aren't you glad that Jesus came? Aren't you glad that He cleaned up our sin? Aren't you glad He changes all things to purity? Aren't you glad that He brings light? Yeah. Aren't you glad that He's so sweet? I love it. Oh, it's like magic, but it's better than magic. It's the royal recipe from the King of Kings. But you know what? It's not quite complete. There's one very special ingredient that this recipe cannot be without, and it's right here. You know what this is, kids? Yeah, it's chocolate chips, but that's not all it is. These chocolate chips, let me make sure they're good. Oh, they are royally good. Yes, royally good. I wish you could taste it. These chips represent heaven, the promise, the hope, the great place that we're going to be with Jesus forever and ever. Right now we're living here. We're living on the earth. We're living with our families, right? But one day we're going to be with our royal family. We're going to be living with the King of Kings, right? This royal recipe, when we add in the very special ingredient, the promise of heaven, yeah, a home forever, with no sin, no trouble, no tears. Beautiful place. Oh my goodness. Want to hear it go Pastor? Ah! Oh, slow down. The king gets carried away sometimes in the royal kitchen. It's time to take a look. Whoa! Look at that. You want to taste it? Huh? You want to taste? Oh, you're not supposed to eat raw cookie dough. Gotta cook the eggs, you know. Okay. Did I say cook? That's the next step. We gotta cook it. Because God's not done with us yet, yeah? He's not done. He's not done with us yet. Look at that. Oh, let's make a cookie. Let's make a cookie. What kind of cookie do you like? Do you like a small cookie? Do you like a big cookie? Oh, I like a big cookie. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to get my hands in there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love it. A big cookie. One big giant cookie. Let's cook it. Let's put it in the royal oven. Yeah. Right down here. Oh, watch out. It can be hot down there. Hey, look! It's royally fast! Look at the cookies! Wow! Oh, the royal recipe can't be beat. Should I taste one? No? Yes? How many vote yes? I see you out there! I'm gonna taste the royal cookie. Oh, good! That's really good! I'm going to bring these to you right now. Just stay right where you're at. I'll bring them right over. All right? Oh, excuse me, I'm okay. I'll see you in just a minute with the cookies. Okay? Until next time, eat the royal recipe. Bye-bye. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum.